Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on Green Lantern Corps New 52 issue number 1 comic review. Now, as you know, this is the starting point from the New 52. And most of the issues are tended to act like continuations from the old continuities. This one is pretty much Green Lantern Corps, which we have Guy Gardner and John Stewart with a whole army of Green Lanterns. So the issue starts off how at the Green Lantern sector house, someone's saying, "If my weapon hasn't have run out of juice, you lands would have been cooked. Cooked, you hear?" So they may take a mugshot of him, and they're like, "I'm hungry. Let's eat before we head back out on patrol." Fine by me. And so he ends up getting cut to death. So the Lanterns start checking around the area saying, "Ring, protect, security breach, lock on intruder, scan faster, give us the damn proximity." So yeah, you end up talking while getting your head cut off. How is that even possible? So despite the other Green Lantern trying, he ends up getting sliced to death like something from Dead Space. And they're like, "Well, there is a force of will. There is a force of destiny." And so her ring ends up flying away and finding a new Green Lantern. So the issue starts off how at the planetarium, we're introduced to Guy Gardner, who is looking or watching the planetarium show. He's like, "Yeah, got that right." So he ends up getting his kind of morning call. It's like, "Oh, crap." So yeah, pretty much in this continuity, Guy Gardner has revealed his identity, yet I feel like it's rushed way too quickly, and they're like, "Hey, Mr. Gardner, can you change into a green GL so I can grab some shots to post on my Twitter account?" So they're pretty much acting like this is a big time thing. So he points out that the sector is like a big patrol unit. So he gets ready for his interview, and like, "It's a real pleasure meeting an honest to goodness Green Lantern. Thanks, appreciate the opportunity to come in today. Can I ask something? Sure. Do you like being a Lantern?" "Hell yeah, I love being a Green Lantern." So he asks like things about family and kids. He's like, "Nope, lone wolf, no cubs." And he asks like, point out the constant dangers of what the Green Lantern will be. And even points out that it may not be the right position for him due to his job and everything else. So you're introduced to John Stewart showing the kind of construction area, saying, "There's no program the ring reads. My thoughts, what I see in my head, is what I can make out here. It's got weight and edge. Hard light, soft light, 1 ton. All I need to do is think it, and the ring instantly projects it." So they talk about the area and stuff. So John Stewart shows them on top, and even starts complaining about the contracts and everything else, and ends up pushing them down. He's like, "Thanks for helping me learn a valuable lesson. Even a Green Lantern can't fight City Hall." So yeah, this is going to look pretty bad with your image. So we're introduced to a underwater planet at sector 3599, known as Nero. So suddenly the whole race end up getting into a big whirlpool, and the planet ends up getting decimated. So you see Guy Gardner and John Stewart talking, saying how this is difficult and how they shouldn't really reveal their identities. So they say, "Birds gotta fly, fish gotta fry, swim." Yeah, that too. So meanwhile, the Green Lantern Sorak is watching the two lanterns make way, and like, "Oh joy. Hey Sorak, roll out the welcome mat." So they pretty much point out that, saying, "Your roughest and toughest GL east of the Rio Grenade is back." And they point out that since Hal Jordan's no longer with them and everything, and this is what you recommends you to see Green Lantern. And they're like, what the hell? A bunch of lands have just died in Sector 3599? And they point out that they need to do some investigating. So, pretty much, John Stewart and Guy Garner bring what lanterns they have. They go in and look to their horror that the whole planet has been wiped out, a whole race genocide, and Green Lantern's held up as a message saying, don't mess with us. So, yeah, this is the story. So what do I think? I feel like they should have rebooted everything and not act like a continuation from the old continuity. I would have liked to see a new origin for Hal Jordan and not him trying to redeem himself. I didn't want to see, Guy Gardner and John Stewart right away, but this was the new 52. So the issue deserves a good thumbs up. It builds up an interesting story, but there are still some nitpicks. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.